Who is one of your favorite fictional characters you probably shouldn't like? Boba Fett is one of my all-time favorite characters, even though he is a ruthless assassin with next to no characterization. Dio. Ho. Mukate Kurunoka. Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden is the cool, edgy guy you invent in your head because your life is too boring. Also, you're criminally insane. All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you wanna look, I fuck like you wanna fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I am free in all the ways that you are not. Tywin Lannister. He was one of my favorites in the TV show. Not sure why. He's smart, consistent, effective and competent. You don't like him, but you respect him. Gob Bluth, Azula from Avatar. My own mother thought I was a monster. She was right, of course, but it still hurt. The final scene she got after she was defeated was genuinely haunting. Rorschach from Watchmen. This is a great answer. Alan Moore never even intended for fans to like him. Which is exactly why it works emo. All of the Watchmen had their intentions explored in both the book and the film, but Rorschach was motivated by something deeper than what was shown for his character. It allows the watcher/reader to slip into Rorschach's POV without the self-aggrandizing the rest of the hero's exhibit. Creed from The Office. There is no The Office, just the Creed show. It's generous with the time it gives the secondary characters, but it knows where its bread is buttered. Grew up loving the OG Tomb Raider games. Lara Croft is a nightmare of an anthropologist and has a pretty brutal record of killing endangered species. A huge red flag for anyone is how poorly they treat the help. Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. That freaky sadomasochist clown that gets off on killing strong people. Far from the strongest character in the show, he beats people stronger than him through tricks and psychological manipulation. He also jizzed his pants when a 12-year-old punched him in the face. Not to mention his power has the properties of both rubber and gum. I know I relate way too goddamn much to BoJack Horseman for that to say good things about my physical and mental health. The genius of BJH is that all the characters have some flaws, some much more than others, but they're all likable. Phenomenal show. Probably one of the best shows I've ever watched. Edit, corrected spelling. Spike, even post-sold. Yeah. Problematic as hell. Wouldn't let my friends date him. But damn. He lit that show on fire, in a good way, for me. Lucille Bluth. I wish she were my gangy. Slow eye wink. So I should take this with alcohol. Frank Castle, The Punisher. Frank is a bad dude who does bad things to worse people. He is, fundamentally, not a good person. However, he knows he's not a good person and he has enough of a desire to be a good person to direct his energy towards destroying people who deserve it. Frank can't be anything other than a killer. He even has a recurring nightmare where he runs out of bad guys to kill and he can't stop himself from killing innocents. He is just wired to fight and not much else. But the fact that he recognizes the futility of his mission and his own flaws, depending on who's writing him, just really makes him such an interesting character. Edit, spelling. Love that character. And the actor of the TV show, John Bernthal. Missy in Doctor Who. Michelle Gomez just was so perfect for that role, especially up against fellow Glaswegian Peter Capaldi. Yes. Missy is an amazing character. She wants to be good now but doesn't really apologize for who she was. She does have that time that she talks about remembering all the people she's killed, but I don't remember her actually apologizing for it. Plus, she's sarcastic and sassy, and just wonderful. Iago. Iago the bird from Aladdin or Iago the human from Othello? Fuck Iago from Aladdin too. Q from Star Trek. My name is Q. It's short for Q. Can't believe nobody has said Walter White yet. He's a fantastic character that you can't help but root for, but who is actually depraved as fuck. You forget he's a bad character cause he's the main one. I would almost argue that Jesse is as much of a main character the second half of the series. Boyd Crowder / probably Raylan Givens as well. I mean, they are basically just different sides of the same coin. There's that awesome scene where he's robbing some criminal and the guy says something like, "Whoever you are, I'm gonna find you," and Boyd tells him, "My name is Boyd Crowder. You can come after me, but it will be the last thing you ever do, I promise you." Dennis Reynolds, or anyone from Sunny TBH. But we have to like him, because of the implication. Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. He's a total douche but fucking hilarious. I also love the theory that if Gaston and the Beast, before he was turned into the Beast, were switched, the story would basically be the same. Colonel Hans Lander. He's objectively a bad person. People are hiding from a genocide, and he helps find and kill them, because he takes pride in being good at finding them. And he has zero integrity, he just wants to be on the winning side, and will stab anyone in the back. Sure, he switched to the good side at the end, but he didn't care for the morals of any of it. But Christoph Waltz is so goddamn charismatic in The Troll. That's a bingo. Kinda want a movie about the real-life, good guy foil to Lander-type Nazis. Hans Scharf was one of the top interrogators in the German army, and his methods involved being nice and respectful to his captives rather than torturing them. After the war he went to the US, where he taught his techniques to the likes of the FBI, etc. before retiring and becoming a mosaic artist. Lorne Malvo. Moriarty, particularly the Andrew Scott version. Honey, you should see me in a crown. I kinda love him. Don Draper, like Yagami, loved the anime. The live-action movie put out by Netflix made me want to cry. Even Dafoe couldn't save it. I think I was most upset about the lack of cat and mouse gotcha moments between Elle and Light. ETA, spelling typo. Homelander. He is a very unique type of terrifying, and I love it. I do appreciate that the level of graphic violence in the show serves an important narrative purpose. For example, Homelander's laser eyes. Yeah, that's horrifying when you think about it existing in the real world. Loki. He was so much fun in Ragnarok that everyone basically forgot he tried to conquer Earth with an alien army. He's delightful and also horrible. Darth Vader. Fun fact, while a group was making one of the Star Wars video games, George Lucas stopped in to give his 2 cents. He recommended the main character's name should be changed to be J. Dart and the antagonist's name should be changed to Darth Insanius. Very long silence in the room as everyone stares at George. George : you know, cause one is like, really fast and the other is, crazy. Awkward glances around the room and sighs, head writer, that's a wonderful idea George, I really can't believe we didn't think of it yet. Oh man, that's going in the game. George turns to walk out of the room, cleverly smiles at the camera. Cuts to George in the interview chair, laughing hysterically. George, it sounds like, more laughing, it sounds like it was made by a 2-year-old monkey on a farm. They just accepted that I put all this work into it. Laughs more, they have the lowest opinion of me. Dexter Morgan. Definitely a case of okay, if this were real life I would want this dude behind bars because nobody can unilaterally decide who deserves to die. But since this is pretend land and they show pretty clearly that he picks evil people every time, I'm rooting for him.